Pay Mene Fafa Colley and a World Studio and a National PR MR class of 92, Ketasco, and a Justine Yayua Chikota, immediate past National General Secretary, class of 88, Ketasco. One more, and I'm no more here, minimum 80 and Como Median. So I'm hoping that your dad will stay here with us, even as we talk about our very own Ketasco. It's good to have you in the studio today, and I'm hoping you're doing well.
Yeah.
All right, so it's the Ketasco that everybody knows. But what is Ketasco?
Ketas Secondary School is a secondary school in the Volta region. It was established in 1953,
Okay.
27th February.
Okay.
Now, the school started with only 25 students,
Okay.
17 boys and 8 females, 8 girls. Now, this school was started with one of the plans of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah to say that every community should have a secondary school.
Okay.
It's so interesting to know that the school was started in a rented premises of one of the houses of the Kujaus.
Okay.
Now, at that time, our first headmaster, that is Mr. Nathan Kwa, performed a ceremony, and the school started. As I'm talking to you now, from the 25 students, we have a student population of 4,500.
Wow.
The school started with a motto in Latin, that is Carpe Diem.
Okay.
Carpe Diem means that seize the opportunity now. Okay. Later on, it was changed to the other language, that is Jolali. Jolali literally means fly now.
Okay.
But in-depthly, it means do it now. Whatever there is to be done, just make sure it is done. No procrastination at all. So the school started with 4 houses, you know. So we have the how do you call it? Cow house. That's their outfit is green.
Okay.
The how do you call it? Abukwa house, that is yellow. Kotoka house, that is red. And then which one did I mention? The fiao, that is blue.
Okay.
Yeah. And so for these 4 traditional houses, they have their individual colors, and it's so beautiful. Ketasco is one of the schools that does all the spectrum of the SS courses.
Okay.
We talk about the general science, the general art, the visual art, home economics, technical, and visual art. So Ketasco has come far. Today we are 70 years. And so we are really celebrating. We want the whole world to know that Ketasco is the school. Yeah.
Well, so I have a 92-year person here and then 88-year person as well in the studio. Share some experience in the school with us. How was it like going through the system at Ketasco?
Okay, those days we were doing 5 years and then 2 years is form. So when you go to Form 1, you stay for 5 years. If you continue the same place, then you are doing 7 years in the same school.
Yeah.
So within the 5 years, you learn a whole lot of things about the school.
Okay.
The classrooms are in such a way that one of the houses is close to the classrooms.
Okay.
And the rest are a bit far away.
Yeah.
So especially the girls' dormitory is behind the administration.
Okay.
So that when you are going out, they will see you.
Okay.
So that's a good location for that. So from there, we learned everything. Those days, we were not doing technical or electronics.
Yeah.
So it's the normal science, business, arts.
Yeah.
Some people did French.
Okay.
And that's the languages. So it was fine.
Okay. Interesting. Now, I couldn't help but notice that for each of the houses you mentioned, there's a particular color. Is there any significance? Is there any special reason why they have, colors like that?
Well, I believe that those are the original colors the school chose.
Okay.
But I must say that each house has a special name.
Okay.
So the Kwao House is actually the House 1.
Okay.
And that is the name of the first headmaster.
Okay.
The Fiao House is named after the first chair of the Board of Governors.
Okay.
That is Dr. Fiao. And then House 3, which is Abrukwa House, named after the second headmaster of the school.
Yeah.
And then the Kotoka House, which is red, was named after General Kotoka of blessed memory.
Interesting. Interesting. So, I mean, Ketasco has been in the news for some time now, especially with your lady making
Lamine.
us proud. And so, give us some sense of some of the achievements, some of the success stories of the school.
Okay. Ketasco is one of the schools that produce so many people that you can find in all aspects. Music industry, medicine, lands, and everything.
Okay.
You have women and men over there. And then when you look at the first chairman or chairwoman of the public commission, it's also from Ketasco,
Okay.
Madam Bridget Katriku.
Okay.
We had another lady, she completed 1967.
Okay.
And another one, the first female of the stool lands in Ghana, Mrs. Matilda Fiajibe.
Okay.
She's also from Ketasco. She completed 1966.
Wow.
Yes, we had Professor Duchevi Soga, who is a professor in chemistry.
Okay.
He's in US. A professor, a teacher, everything over there.
Yeah.
Then when you come to the farm industry, the music industry, you have a farmhouse production.
Okay.
That's Ivan Koshiga. He's also from Ketasco.
Okay.
They completed 1985.
Wow.
So we are everywhere. And then you go to University of Cape Coast, John Gachi,
Okay. Okay.
Dean of,
Prof.
yes, he's also from Cape. So we achieve a lot. So our people are everywhere.
Interesting. Interesting. But you wanted to add
And then,
something?
I must say that the school, when it comes to achievement, our students have won a lot of trophies. You know, when it comes to the competition that is held at the national level and even district level, they win so much. So one event that was held, that is the Volta Region Championship on Constitution, they won it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in 2007, a competition was held that is on human rights quiz and all that. Ketasco won that competition for 4 good times.
Okay.
In that year, it interests you to know, I always say this and I'm proud of it. We beat Presec, you know, we beat them to it. So we want to prove to the whole world that, in fact, we are the school. Presec should wait, we'll beat them in everything. Now, there was also, in 2014, there was also a Sprite basketball competition. We won it, we won that one too. In 2012, the Montreal Protocol National Quiz Competition, we won it. Now, for the National Science and Maths Quiz, we started competing in that competition since 1998. From 2008, we've been semi-finalists. So 2008, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, we went to the semi-final and we went to the finals. You know, we didn't win that competition, but the whole world thought we won because of the way our boys and the girl, you know, approached the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so we have done well, but we believe that we can do better. So when it comes to achievement, we've done a lot.
Interesting.
But like I said, we believe that we can fly higher than this.
Interesting. Now, the flying higher than where you are now, are there any challenges?
There are a lot of challenges. I started saying that the school started with 25 students. When I was there in 1992, I finished in 1992, the infrastructure that was there, I mean, nothing had been added. Even though the old students tried to add a few, you know, infrastructure here and there, but it's not enough. And so for classroom block, the dormitories, because if you have 4,500 students now, I mean, why are they going to sleep? You know, talk about their desk that they'll be using in the classroom and all that. Even the teachers, Ketasco is understaffed. And so these are the challenges. The old students are doing their best. But we believe that stakeholders can help. The government can also help. Because sometimes I go to the school and I don't feel happy at all because the things are deteriorating. So 70 years, looking back, we believe that if we can get the help to build a lot more classroom blocks, the dormitory, Ketasco will be one of the best in the whole world.
Interesting. So what activities do you have lined up for the 70th anniversary, homecoming, obviously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has been divided into 4.
Okay.
So we are starting the first one now. That's we are
First
going
quarter.
the first quarter. So we started with a clean up, and yesterday we had a public lecture.
Okay.
So today the schools will start in Ketasco. Then Friday we'll do procession, and then Saturday is the mini deba
Okay.
to end the
First quarter.
first quarter. Then the second one, when we come back, we'll have a SOFO games. That will be in May.
Okay.
That is Southern Volta schools. And we'll invite other schools too from Cape Coast and Accra to join us.
Oh, wow.
Then we'll have a black tie dinner dance.
In
That will be
November.
the third quarter. Then the final one, that's the Grand Deba, will be in December. To crown everything.
An all year long celebration.
Yes.
All year long.
Yes.
Interesting lineup of activities. So you mentioned that if support were to
Yes.
come, you would appreciate in terms of infrastructure, halls, dormitories, and all. You've got Ghana watching. You've got Ghana listening to you. You've got corporate Ghana watching, corporate Ghana listening to you. You've got chiefs, politicians who are listening to you. I would afford you an opportunity to have a minute conversation, and then you tell us the people who have been invited to be a part of this celebration.
Hello, corporate Ghana. Hello, Ketasco, the Ketasco fraternity. All our stakeholders. Ketasco is 70 years. And as I said, from a humble beginning of 25 students, we are now 4,500.
Yeah.
And so we are calling on you. Because if Ketasco, with this facility, has been able to produce this number of people serving in all spheres of life, we believe that with your help, we have the infrastructure, we have the classroom block, we have the desk, we have the dining hall complex, and all that. We'll be able to produce a lot more people. Our motto is Jolali, so we don't procrastinate at all. So we believe that if you help us, if you give us all that we need, we will achieve the greatest high. We'll fly higher and higher, just like the eagle. So corporate Ghana, we are appealing to you. Assist Ketasco. Give us what we need to really excel, to develop our potentials. We believe that our students will be blessed. Any student who passes through Ketasco learns a lot. You are inspired to just fly. You can't be there with the chickens. You have to soar higher. And so, good people, come to our aid. Give us all that, and we believe that we'll produce a lot more people.
All right. Now, let's talk about some of the dignitaries that we'll be expecting
And
to
so
grace.
for Saturday, that is the homecoming Deba, we have invited the Awomefia of our land. That is Togbi Siri. He is the landlord of our state. And so he's going to be there. He's going to grace the occasion as our royal patron. We also invited the left-wing king. He's going to be the chairman, Togbi Tamoklo. He's going to be the chairman of the occasion. We also invited the Minister for Education, Honorable Dr. Iduchum. He is going to give us the address. And then our own Professor Gachi, the Dean of Business School, Cape Coast, he's going to give the keynote address. And so we invited a lot of stakeholders, a lot of media houses.
Okay.
And let me take this opportunity to invite your media house also to cover the event. so that everybody knows what Ketasco is doing. After the event, after I had this work, you need to cool down. And so we're going to the Aborigines Beach to cool down for the first quarter. After that, like she said, we'll have the second quarter, the third quarter, and the fourth quarter. That will be the grand finale, the grand derby in December.
Interesting. A bird just whispered to me that there's a Project Nexus.
Yeah.
Can you throw a little bit more light on what Project Nexus is?
Project Nexus is a strategic initiative to raise an amount of 3 million Ghana cedis to take off projects in the school.
Okay.
And this project has 5 years span. The strategy is that every past student, every stakeholder should be able to pay at least 1,000 cedis to 5,000 in a year. We believe that if this amount is paid, we'll be able to raise the money to embark on infrastructure. So because we have a lot of infrastructure deficit. And so Project Nexus has come to stay.
Okay.
We are calling on all students, all past students,
Okay.
at least 1,000 cedis to 5,000 in a year. We'll raise that amount to supplement what the government is doing for the school.
All right. Our time is fast spent. Fafa, I thank you for being a part of the conversation, and then Justin as well. I thank you for being a part of the conversation. And as we usually say, we're there in our numbers. Okay, so we will end with your anthem. Yes, we'll end with your anthem. So please, we'll play it and then we'll support you with some humming.
Meant to decide in the strife of truth with falsehood for the good or evil side. Some great cause, God's news, Messiah, bring the bloom of pride, and the choice goes by forever in darkness and the light.